Hello, it's Crypto CJ. It's a trade of the day. It's the Thursday night slash Friday morning Zoom edition, depending on where in the world you are. I'm still in Asia, and I've got friends from Asia and the US joining me. And so let's get started. Bitcoin did dip after the all-time high of 126,000. We talked about that on Monday night. Let's go to the charts. And you should be seeing my Bitcoin. This is an hour chart. Yes. And we did break down below 120,000 briefly to 119.7, but bounced back pretty quickly. And now we're at 121.8. So Bitcoin's hanging in there, maybe trying to establish 120,000 as support. That would be cool if it did, because then probably bounces off that, maybe hits 130. We are above the 20 and the 200 EMAs, but not the 50. Um, I've been looking at moving averages more in my trading. I might incorporate those more than I have in the past. So I'll let you know if I do. A lot of traders just trade off moving averages, which is kind of interesting to me. Over on Ethereum on the day chart, yeah, it dipped down below 4,000 briefly and then bounced right back up. So 4,000 seems to be support for Ethereum, maybe even higher, like 4,100, 4,200, something like that. So Ethereum looking pretty good. Let's go to the day chart on Bitcoin. Okay, on the day chart, Bitcoin's above all the moving averages. So that's good news. And I didn't really have any news items to focus on. I was looking at my email, some of the publications I subscribe to, and also Twitter to see if there's any cutting edge news. I saw a few smaller items, but they look kind of obscure to me. So I'm passing on those. So I don't have big crypto news this morning, but it's out there. More and more institutions and whales are buying and helping sustain Bitcoin, which helps the market overall. Okay, any questions or comments about Bitcoin, Ethereum, or the other participants in the market before we get started on looking for some day trades? All right, let's get started on that. I've got crypto bubbles up. I've bounced around a few different free uh, sources. This is one of them, cryptobubbles.net. So if not done already, you might want to add this to your crypto list and check on it. I'm sorting by the day. Zcash has been moving really well, over 30%, and Litecoin almost 8%. Bitcoin Cash kind of holding steady. Most of the market's been down, as you can see, so we won't have a lot of coins to look at as far as those that are trending up. We might look at a few that have been beaten down that are due for recovery. For now, we will look at Zcash. Got that chart ready. This is my day trading layout, 15-minute chart, support and resistance with supply and demand visible range by Lux Algo, resistance the red zone, support the green zone. Zcash looks like it wants to break through the red zone, so it might do that and go for all-time highs. Let's see, what's the all-time high on Zcash? 300, so it's got a ways to go for that, but it hasn't been in the 200s, since March of 22. So yeah, it's really pumping. There was a news item privacy focus with Zcash shield support. Yeah, so Zcash is a privacy coin, and a lot of people like that. Let's go back to the day trading layout, and we're at the RTI relative trend index I use for entries, and my favorite kind, as you guys know, are like this, where it breaks down below the 20 and then breaks back up. So we see that here. Yeah, right about here, it did that, and then dipped a little bit, took off over 30%. So that would have been an amazing day trade. But we're too late for that move. You could short it. It's at the red zone. Once this curves down, breaks through the 80 on the RTI, you could short it, but that has not worked. There's multiple dips below the 80 that did not work. And this one might have been a small recovery. It's a 2% move down, so that would have worked on my setup, but other traders might have gone for a bigger move, say down to the 50 or the 20. So a short would be dangerous. So you might want to set up your alert on your RTI to catch the next dip below the 20. It may not happen today. So you have to wait till tomorrow or early next week. All right, so right click on the RTI, create an alert. I'm going to choose crossing up the 20 once per bar close. Message, this was crypto bubbles. Notifications. 3 nodes reverb. Click create. And you'll see a darker line down here on the 20. It shows me that the alert's active, and I can check my alert list over here, and it's listed there. So that is Zcash on crypto bubbles as a day trade. It's a swing. We'll go to the 1 hour layout, and thinking of overhauling this too. But on the 1 hour chart, we're right at the top of resistance, nowhere near support. We do have the indicators are going our way. The SuperTrend and the Trendio LSMA both very, very bullish right now because of this big move. So I think the move might be to wait until it dips again and then comes back. So you could right click on the SuperTrend. And you leave it on this direction if you want to trade both directions. Leave it on the direction change if you want to do that. Choose buy once. Crypto bubbles. Maybe a different sound. And create. And that one should show up too. So I have Zcash alerts on both. I don't know if I'll keep this one because I just don't see a retrace that I like. Yeah. Let's go to 4 hours, see if we got a little better history. No, 8 hour day chart. No, we're at the high of this region as I showed you earlier. So if you're looking for swing trades, I don't think this is a good contender. Unless it breaks through this red zone, looks like it wants to set a new all-time high or trend towards that. Okay, well, that's it for Zcash. And then we can look at Litecoin as well. This one doesn't usually move that well. I did follow it, I think yesterday, the day before, but it didn't really go, it didn't trigger any alerts. Okay, the last time we dipped below the 20 was around over here. So right about here. Dip and then 9.5%. It's a great day trade. So probably be more willing to short this one because this one broke down a couple times and it got all the way down to the 20. So I think I'm going to do that. Right click on the RTI. Set of crossover, I'm going to go with entering a channel. 80 on top, 20 on the bottom. That's for bar close. That's going to be crypto bubbles again. And do the same notification, my day trading sound. So that's my alert for Litecoin. Let's go to the swing. Top of the range on the hour chart and the 4-hour chart and the 8-hour chart and the day chart even. So yeah, this isn't one I would recommend setting up an alert for. If it breaks way down, like down here, that would be okay. But short of that, don't like the setup for a day or a swing trade. Okay, well that's Litecoin and NYX Finance. What is that? Not sure. Okay, it's on a lot of exchanges, including Kraken, MEXC, Bluefin. So those are some options to trade it if you want. Look at the Kraken chart. Maybe not. Let's look at Binance chart. Yeah, it's above the 80 as well, but the last time it dipped did pretty well. Get in around here, about 4%, then a dip, and up here to 7%. Good stuff. So I want to take that. It's above the 80, so you might want to short this as well. That list I was looking at, there were some leverage options to trade on this one. Over on the 1-hour chart for a swing. Okay, this is a pretty good setup. The buy signal just triggered. I can't see a trendio. Oh, there it is. So that's a green as well. So this one has a pretty good setup for a swing trade. And then the goal could be here, 22%, 3 days. That's a great swing trade. And 54% 6 days, also a great day swing trade. So I like this. If you can find it on an exchange, it's a swing trade. Swing trade looks really good. And it's ready. It's ready now. Not financial advice, but coming out of the green zone, and both indicators are green, are a go. So there's a free trade. All right, so I think that's enough for crypto bubbles. Unless there's something else you guys want to look at on this info source. Let's look at CoinGecko. All right. CoinGecko sorted by 24 hours. Pretty similar to what we were looking at earlier on crypto bubbles. The narrow XMR, could look at that. Bitcoin Cash. Traded, I followed that one a few times in the last couple of weeks. Let's look at Bitcoin Cash. So big jump here and the big dip, but it's still trending up. It's above the 80 on the RTI. Dips below have done pretty well. This would have been a pretty good short. This broke down below 80 or right about here. So 2.3% to the green. Not great, but not bad. If you're on like 10x leverage, it's 20%. That's a good day trade. So you can set your alert for both directions, like I've showed you before. Or you can catch the next dip down below 20. We've had a couple of those and they've done pretty well. This one here. Well, just 1%. This one here, maybe a little better. That caught that big move, so 2.7. I think the others that we looked at ahead this, like Zcash, would be better candidates for following as this day trade. Let's look at this as a swing. Okay. This seems to be a go now. 3.5%. Retrace isn't very good though. It's only about 3 to 5% back to the red zone. At least on the 1 hour chart. 4 hour. Yeah, 10%, 21 days. But we don't have the setup yet with the indicators. So the 1 hour looks good, the chart looks good, but the numbers not so much. Okay. So that was Bitcoin Cash. It's a bit sensor tau. It's on Coinbase. Let's look at that. All right, trending up above the 80. Dips below the 20 or kind of a fake out. This one went up a little bit, then dipped, but eventually took off 6%. That's a great day trade there. So you might want to set the alert to break above the 20. Let's look at the swing trade. At the red zone, pretty close to it on the 1 hour chart. On the 4 hour, pretty close to the red zone. 8 hour the same, day chart. Day chart's got some room, but yeah, almost 30% on the day chart, 80 days. Not sure if you want to stay that long, but anyway. So that's Tau. All right, we'll get a couple on CoinMarketCap sentiment. These are the top coins voted on by this community. Got HBAR, AVAX, Algo, XRP, Link. We looked at Litecoin already. So quite a few to choose from. Let's look at HBAR. Okay, so this one dipped below the 20 and it's hanging around the 50 at the moment on the RTI. So it's got retrace potential here in the red zone. About 2.8 to 3%, 3.5%, not bad. Well, we're a little late on this. I'm gonna get in right about here. Then I'd be out already. If I picked that one up, the alert went off. Well, no, I'd still be in it. Just following this earlier. If you want to find an old alert, you can go to the search function, recycle your alerts. Yeah, I've used this one before. And I'm gonna click the edit button. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change this from crossing up to entering a channel so I can catch both directions. Upper bound, I'll change to 80. We got 20 on the lower bound. Once per bar close. Keep that the same, that the same. So that's my recycled HBAR alert. So if it dips below the 20, I'll get notified. If it breaks above the 80 and dips back down for a short, that could work as well. So that's how you do that. Let's look at this as a swing. So this looks pretty good now. We're coming out of the green zone with we have a sell signal that's more recent. Trendio's just turned up. Red zone, about 8%, 3 days, not bad. So I want to set an alert on the SuperTrend, catch the next buy signal. Then check the rest of the market, see if you want to take that swing trade. The retrace potential isn't quite as much as I would like, but I like the structure looks pretty good. Okay, got one more on that one and we'll call it a day. AVAX. Let's look at pump.fun, that'd be more fun. It's on Coinbase. Okay, just came above the 20 on the RTI, dipped a little bit, then bounced it a little bit. It's not a bad entry for a day trade. We trace here, be 3.7 to the red zone, 11. That's a great day trade. So this one has real potential. We're a little late. You could set an alert on the RTI and catch the next dip. So catch that 20. That might be the way to go on this. Or you take it now, hold some funds back for an additional purchase that goes against you. Probably be more inclined to do that. Okay, on the swing trade, oh, it's pretty good. Don't have a buy signal yet from SuperTrend. 12% in 1 day, 17% in 2 days, 24% in 4 days. So yeah, this is of the swing trades we've looked at, this is probably the best one, both structure wise and retrace potential. So either get in now and hold some funds back or set your alert on SuperTrend, catch the next move up. All right, are there any other coins you guys want to look at or anything else you want to talk about before I wrap it up?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, Paul and Robin, thanks for joining me. My attendance has dropped a bit, but that was probably as to be expected. Appreciate you guys. If you're watching on the recording, rather see you live, but check out the opportunities in the pinned comment. They help fund the channel, and I will most likely see you Monday night / Tuesday morning. Have a good weekend. Bye.
Bye.